Tim Satimi is a performer, and in meeting him, I gained a whole bunch of friends who are also performers and traveled the country in various types of scenarios, from circuses to carnivals to fairs to individually to stages, and the work that has come from it has been putting those performers not into their own roles, but actually staging them in my own little circus. When I was working on the circus series, it came to a point where I wanted it to be a little bit more than characters, but actually having stages to present the work. And so this became more of an environment than a painting. It's two-sided, it's on wheels, so it can kind of go back and forth. This is the Siamese twins of the circus. This is Dolores and Desiree. It's, in a way, a self-portrait. The Siamese twin, they're joined at the hip, and the Siamese twin on the right is more concerned with the outward appearance and glamour. You can see by the fishnets and the makeup. And then Dolores is gazing off over here, and I'll go into that in a second. But there's a clown seated in a chair inside their wagon. This is the circus wagon, and you just have questions about what the clown is doing there. Meanwhile, I was telling you about Dolores gazing off here while Desiree is putting on her fishnets. If you look at the outside of the wagon and look through the window, you can see what Dolores is gazing at. So it's books, and she's the more intellectual half of the Siamese twin pair. This is another of the screens in the circus. This is a carousel. And the reason the Durham Arts Council is so good for this work is when I saw the space, and there was so much room up and sideways and white walls, the screens, the 3 screens, including the circus screen, the carousel, and the wagon, just really filled out and really worked well with the space. I'm really honored to be in such a beautiful space as this. And this is the most recent piece I did, and this is a Durham, a very good friend of mine who lives in Durham. And it's a piece of her with tattoos, even though she has a few of these, aren't all of her tattoos. I've started to use the tattoos to show the character of the person. And so the tattoos are not necessarily on their skin, but it's more something of an artistic choice that I make. And so making up the dragonfly wings was something that represented her.